Hey guys, hopefully you can hear me. Um, so welcome to Stock Sniper Trading. This is going to be another live session hosted by Dave. My partner is Ronnie. We flip flop. He does AM, I do PM. He does PM, I do AM. Right. So you get two sessions usually per day. Okay. So, guys, I just wanted to quickly before we dive into it. First of all, guys, we're not financial advisors. Okay, we do this strictly for hobby. All trades that you guys want to take, please take them at your own risk. We are just doing this for fun, but obviously we're here to make some pips as well. Okay, so basically, I just wanted to go over a quick little recap, okay, of the US 30 trade that we took a few days ago. Okay, we hit the three black crows right here. This candlestick pattern right here. We got in that. Okay, and then basically, if you held, okay, if you ended up holding this trade, guys, like fully extended, this didn't even come near the stop loss. Okay, let's overextend it, and then let's kind of drop it down. Okay, so guys, this is if you held, this is your take. This is take profit. Like guys, this blew through our we had three set up, and then we had to add the fourth. But if you look now, if you just held this, it bounced back up maybe to here, but not even close to entry. Some people may have taken profits, but look, as soon as it got here, rated this area again, the 34,715, 16 area, it sold off again, guys. If you held that trade, okay, from entry all the way to where it is now, guys, that's 527 pips. Okay, that's absolutely insane. All right. I was in this. I got out early. Okay, I'll be completely transparent with you guys. I think a lot of other people did too, but I just wanted to quickly recap this trade so you kind of see that the power of leaving a runner. Okay, so if you entered in this trade more of your normal lot size, and then basically ended up taking some profit, you could have taken, depending 75-80% of your profits. Okay, and then if you left a runner, guys, like if you left a runner, you would be up a lot in terms of adding from just right this area right here. Okay, so if you held, like I said, you would be up another 233 for a total of around 527 pips. Okay, so but obviously that did not happen. Okay, we weren't on the call to say that. We did talk about in the group. We caught in the US 30 buy yesterday. All right, so basically now what we're going to do is we're going to get back to trading. Okay, and I'm going to remove these. All right, so we all know I'm going to take a quick screenshot just so I have proof to send to my mentorship group. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to erase all the drawings here. Okay, I'm going to go back to gold. All right, gold is the same thing. Okay, it's kind of hovering around. I haven't erased any charts, but if you notice, we hit profit and then we bounce, and then we are in potentially profit here, which I sent a trade idea to the group yesterday, which was roughly around this area. So it's good, guys. All right, so we're gonna start from the daily. Okay, we always want to start from the daily, work our way down. So what I notice here, guys, and everyone on the call, is made a nice double bottom again, right here, and then we've had some serious bullish momentum pushing up. Like we're talking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The last 7 days, guys, have been extremely bullish on gold. Okay, so we got to expect some kind of a cool off here. I believe that if it breaks this area right here, it's getting held at this previous wick. So let me zoom in this here just so you can see a little bit easier. Gold right now is at this previous wick, which is 1816.50 area, okay, because it's made it a little bit above. All right, so I believe that if not today or sometime in the near future, it's going to come up and at least test 1825. Okay, the FOMC yesterday news I thought would have pushed it, but it didn't. Okay, but it still went bullish a little bit overnight. All right, so what I'm looking to do now is get some higher time frame support and resistance. All right, and we're going to work based off that. So if we break above here, our next potential would roughly maybe be, I'm thinking this area right here, simply because made a nice little bottom out. And guys, these are very close together, but you will notice that when we get to the lower time frames, they're going to be more spread out. Okay, so daily down to the 4-hour. All right, when it comes to this type of trading, I always like to tighten up my support and resistance lines. Okay, So we notice we have one right here. All right, and now we're at a critical area. Like I said, it made a break here, broke this wick, but it's still getting held there. Okay, you can see by the indecision right now. That's a bullish engulfing candlestick. I do believe that this could hold this area right here. So I'm going to draw a support, or sorry, resistance line, and hopefully this resistance line becomes support. Okay, so these are red. We're going to use red as higher time frame support and resistance. Okay, so I'm going to now drop it down to the hourly. All right, and then we're going to gather more information based on this hourly time frame. And what I'm looking for is key areas where price has been. Okay, so we know it's been up here. I'm going to tighten up this previous rejection point, and now I'm going to start charting roughly my area right up here. Okay, so you can see at this previous wick, it pushed up, it got rejected, and now we're holding some support here. Okay, this was a potential double bottom. Okay, you can see right there, that's a double bottom break. Okay, but I can see a little bit higher of a double bottom here. Okay, there's two bottoms. Okay, so price essentially has made it from here. Sorry. Roughly from here, I'll change this color in a second, right around to this area, boom, made a higher high, and then a break. When it broke above here, it was very powerful, okay, but now it got rejected. So what you can look for is a possible retest here for a possible continuation. This is on the hourly, guys, okay? This is what I'm potentially thinking here. If not, if they're going to hold gold at 1818, then we could be potentially looking for selling pressure here, okay? But that's pretty much some double bottom examples. Okay, I'm gonna erase this. Obviously, if you want to check it out, you can go back and rewatch this. All right, but for right now, I'm going to use that as a key support area. You can see the bottom wick, they've tried to push it down, buyers pushed it right back up. Okay, now we're walking our way up here. Okay, I'm not a huge fan of putting on too many support and resistance lines. I just want to get the basics of the higher time frames, see where we're at, and then we can trade within these zones here. Okay, so I like to tighten like I said, tighten my charts up. This is on the 15-minute, guys. Okay, so gold, you have to kind of trade on the smaller time frames, simply because you know what I mean. Price moves very fast. If you're going to go on higher time frames, you might want to use a smaller lot size. Okay, but for right now, what I'm potentially seeing on the 15-minute is it made some consolidation, which is like a sniper signature trapping gap that Ronnie and I like to kind of show you guys. All right, so right here, all right, we've had a push down into some consolidation, holding support at 1796. As soon as it broke here, guys, see what I'm saying? And an extremely volume candle bullish broke through, and then as you can see, it started to walk its way up. All right, but for right now, what I see here is potential uptrend forming. All right, we just got to see if it's going to hold weight or if the sellers are really going to try to push it down. Okay, it's approaching 9 o'clock. We might see an erratic candle here based on the 9 a.m. It might push down a little bit, come retest here, but right now we're holding some good uptrend on the 15. All right, I'm going to go down to the 5. We're going to reset our chart here. Okay, now everything that we have been charting is pretty much near close to live price action. I'm going to tighten this up right here because now you can see clear uptrend. Gold is bouncing, bouncing, bouncing. It's starting to break a little bit here, okay? But again, we can hold some support roughly right around here. Okay, so we just need to wait and see how price is going to react to this, because this wick right here, guys, okay, if you notice, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. This wick right here did break above this previous wick, so there is a lot of potential for this to go bullish here. Okay, higher high, higher low. All right, so let's just be patient with gold. Okay, if it looks like anything, I'm looking for a long position, pretty much something like this. Okay, oh, a little bit of a glitch there, sorry guys. All right, and then we'll go and we'll try to find some nice push to the upside here. Okay, is this going to happen? I actually can't. I'm not entirely sure. Okay, but it has a lot of potential, judging by the analysis that we're charting right now. Okay, so give me 1 second here. All right. So we kind of broke it a little bit, but the buyers are still in there. If this is going to sell, guys, okay, you know what I mean? The real sell is down here. Okay, so if gold sells off and gets there, but I don't want to wait until there. All right, you know what I'm saying? We like to catch pips, uh, pretty much on the fly with proper entry and risk management here. Okay, so I'm just going to set up something like this. Okay, we're going to set up a long and a short. Okay, I like to do this sometimes just because, you know what I mean, it gives me a clear indication of where my entry points are. Okay, obviously my stop loss is going to be very similar to where the entry point is for the buy and the sell. So now pretty much we just wait for gold. Okay, done our top down. We know where hourly time frame is. Sorry, we know our hourly support, hourly resistance, and now we're just waiting for gold to either break up or break down. Okay, and as you can see, guys, the key indication that we're looking for here is you're watching price action. Okay, you're watching for bullish engulfing candlesticks, because right now that is a bullish engulfing candlestick compared to this previous candle here. Okay, if it closes like this, all right, if it closes engulfing this previous candle, this uptrend is most likely still going to be continued. Okay, most likely. All right, obviously anything can happen. We just surpassed news. All right, give me 1 second here. I'm going to update this for you. So we had 8 a.m. USD unemployment claim news. It was negative. All right. So judging by if there is a correlation between gold and the US dollar, gold potentially could be going positive here. Okay. So that's a very powerful candle that it is doing. All right. So if price breaks up here, guys, you know what I mean? Here's what we're looking for. Something like this. It's holding support on the overall 50-minute trend. Breaks up here. Look for retest. Okay. For a continuation. Okay. I'll leave this right there. All right, so we just need to keep in mind that there's a lot of buyers still there. Okay, a lot of buyers. All right, so I'm going to leave this for now. I'm going to chart US 30. Okay, I'm going to go from the hourly down. Okay, all right. Maybe I'll gather more information. I'm going to go from the 4 hour. Okay, guys, perfect head and shoulder. Okay, look at this. Shoulder, head, shoulder. Okay, price came down, got rejected, held, pushed down. All right, came up, made another retest, and then a continuation. You can see by the continued uptrend right here. Okay, sorry, 1 second here. See, continued uptrend. Okay, now price is coming to an area where, hey guys, that's on the 4 hours. So this is heavy pips if you guys got in this. Okay, so now we're gathering 4 hour information here. Okay, price is holding support at 34,198. All right, if it breaks down, okay, we're going to come roughly around this, roughly around the head and shoulders, inverse head and shoulders area. Okay, if not, okay, we're looking for maybe price to come here, which is 34,723, or right here. Okay, so now I feel confident charting from the lower time frame now. Okay, because everything is going to hold weight. What I mean by that is hold support and resistance, because it was obviously done in the higher time frame. All right, so look, guys, we got rejected at the high, 34,882. Found some good support here. Okay, so we need to mark this. All right, broke up through there, got rejected. So what we're doing now is making lower highs and lower lows. So if it's going to continue, guys, price could come down here. Okay, come up here and then come down again. Okay, I'm not too sure if it's going to happen. They might hold it. All right, but again, we just need to wait and see. This is on the hourly time frame. I'm going to drop it down to the 15-minute. Okay, I'm going to tighten up our key areas here. And guys, just remember, okay, I don't always trade with all the amount of trend support and resistance lines. I like doing this so you guys can visually see. I can, you know what I mean? And the longer you've been trading, you know what I mean, you'll start to see key areas of when you zoom out. Okay, you'll see, like, this area, head and shoulder right here, boom, rejection. You'll see constant uptrends. You'll be able to see patterns. So you won't really necessarily need to use all the support and resistance lines, but again, they're very helpful for just reminders, okay? And another thing on TradingView, what you can actually do, guys, is you can set alerts. So if you come here, you can add an alert on this horizontal line, okay? That way it'll get notified to your cell phone, okay? It's a great option that TradingView has, okay? So we just need to understand that, like, you always want to learn how to chart like this, but then when you get better, try practicing without your support and resistance lines, okay? It's a good practice just to see, you know what I mean, where you're at in terms of technicals. You don't have to trade with a real live account. You can use a demo account, okay? So that's the beauty of actual trading. All right, so I had to go on the 15-minute and gather higher time frame because I know these indices, they can really fly at potentially market open, okay? So we're going to do the same thing here, all right? We're going to essentially look for potential entries and potential exits. Okay, so boom. And this is where we're looking at, guys. We might get held up there, but has a lot of opportunity to get up there. We're going to get at least one rejection area, most likely here, okay? Potentially right here, okay? It's on the 15-minute. I want to drop it down to the 5 now. Okay. So now we're kind of set, waiting for price. I'm going to jump back to 15-minute for 1 second here. I have to see where we're looking at. So that's roughly around that area. Okay, price is there, price is there. So guys, if we're looking at some potential take profits here, I'm gathering more information. That's all I'm doing. So I just want you to notice that we are doing this on the 15-minute. So once we can't find any structure, we have to go to the left. And if you don't have anything to the left, you have to just patiently wait, okay? So now we're on, this is a 15-minute entry, guys, okay? Remember this. All right, so it's a higher time frame because these indices can be very erratic, all right? I know price, you can't really see it right now, all right? I have a price line right here. So just be patient and just wait and see what's going to happen. I potentially see a rejection here, okay, at this area. If you can, I'll zoom in a second here. All right. As you can see, price, guys, is getting rejected, forming a potentially double top, okay, which is come down here. Boom. Price is still making a lower low, coming up, retesting, and we'll see if price is going to make a continuation, okay? So let's wait and see what's going to happen with US 30, okay? Let's go back and check out gold for 1 second here. Okay, guys. So remember how I told you that this was a potentially bullish engulfing candlestick? It was, but then the sellers pushed it right back down, okay? They pushed it down and they closed it parallel with this candle, this wick right here at 1817, okay? And they pushed it down. Now the sellers are kind of pushing it down some more. They're still holding this overall trend line, okay, for an ascending angle. Sorry, an ascending uptrend. Okay, so as you can see, now I believe when it gets up here, it's going to make a decision. Okay, this area right here, right here. Okay, it's going to make a decision. It's either going to, oh, sorry, sorry guys. It's either going to hold or it's going to fall. All right. By the wicks, you know what I mean? There is some selling pressure here. All right. But again, you can see that we're holding here. Okay, so I would maybe move this down a little bit. We're still getting some good support, and the only reason why I'm doing that is because now it just all lines up. Okay, I do know that there's a lot of opportunity for this to break through and retest this area right here, 1812. All right, so we just need to wait and see. Oh, there. I like that area right there a little better. Okay. And guys, if you're new to the call, you know, just hit that like button, hit subscribe. Obviously, we're doing 2 times a day. You can see by the header in our YouTube channel. Okay, so US 30 is still chilling. All right, it's 910, guys. Okay, US 30, we're gonna get the we're gonna get the trend potentially around 920 to 930. Okay, we're gonna kind of determine, and then we're gonna see what happens. Okay, we know that this has a nice double top forming. Okay, but again, we don't enter in anything before on any indices, guys. They're too erratic. You know what I mean? It's very hard. We know there's an overall bearish downtrend, but we're now coming to some key support here. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. We just need to patiently wait and see what's going to happen. All right. If this starts to just go into profit, all I'm going to do is I'm going to take our TPs and I'm going to slide them over here so you guys understand. Okay. I'm just letting price kind of play out in its own mind, in its own way. All right, for us to see what's going to happen here. Okay, so US 30, we're just going to wait a little bit. Gold, some sell-off here. We'll see if it's going to retest this ascending uptrend. All right. Do a price level right here so you guys can see it. Okay, that's at that previous wick. This wick did right here, guys. This wick did break above 18.22. Okay, so keep that in mind. Our target would be something like this, 18.29. Okay, that's close to 100 pips. Will it get there on the call? Not necessarily, but we always update it in our VIP. I don't like calling that. Sorry, in our mentorship group. All right, so you can make sure to check it out there. And guys, the mentorship group is right here, stocksnipertrading.com. Okay, obviously we have our blog section here. Plenty of great information, absolutely free, so you can check it out. We have a whole library based on that, but that's www.stocksnipertrading.com. Okay. Basically, back to the charts now. Okay, sold off, pushed up. Now we're forming some support again. Okay. The nice thing about finding these ascending angles is, you know what I mean? You're going to have a double confirmation if it's going to be a sell. Basically, you're going to push it up. It's going to hold. If it breaks here, it's going to come down and test 18.12. Okay. So I think it's looking good. This could be forming a potential double bottom as well, but in an ascending way. So let's just wait and see, guys. Okay. Okay, guys. So we have our take profit. All right, for both entries of a buy, okay, and a sell. Okay. And guys, I have a bit of where I am right now, there's a bit of a storm. So if anything happens, I'm like really sorry. Okay. I know power shutouts, it's been known to shut out here before, but I don't mean to do it if it does. I just want to let you know. Okay. Gold. Gold. All right, guys. This is scalping gold in the 5-minute time frame here. We're charted. All looking good now. Okay, same thing for US 30. All right, guys. US 30 scalping on the 5-minute time frame. We'll wait and see. Okay, we're going to have to zoom in, obviously, eventually to get these, but for right now, that's what should be. Okay. Guys, I always flip back and forth between the two that I'm trading. Okay, so if you're new to the channel, get used to it. If you have any questions, throw them in the chat box. Okay. All right. That way I can answer them. You know what I mean? Depending on what kind of questions you have. All right. So, but if it's relating to gold or US 30 or NASDAQ, we can focus on that. I'm not looking to really trade NASDAQ right now. Honestly, I love it. It's a great index to trade. But we've been having really good success with US 30 as of late, so we're going to strictly just focus on that for now. Okay, I know it says it in the title, but I just want to be completely transparent with you guys. I will look at it, but I'm not going to look to trade it. Okay. All right, so gold is starting to push back up. All right, remember below we made it down tests here, and now we're starting to touch the 1814, almost 1815 area. It's holding some support. Guys, this is going to be a pretty big breakout if it does break out bullish here. Okay, you can see it might be a double bottom forming here. I know it's like really wonky that I even say that, but like if you look, we have a bottom, and if this holds, we could have another potential bottom right here. And what I mean by this is it could fall, boom, fall, and then break out. Okay, so there's also another thing that I notice here. Okay, just on this time frame, I notice right here. Okay, there's a shoulder. It's really off balance ahead, and a potential shoulder here. Okay, this is ascending. Okay, so it's on a steady uptrend. Okay, if this is an inverse head and shoulder, this breakout could be significant. Okay, if not, like I said, we might get rejected and we might end up falling. Okay, but we got to go over our checklist here. Okay, ascending on the 15, making higher highs and higher lows. This wick is still making higher than this previous wick. Okay, it doesn't look like much. There's a weak close, but again, it is very much making the continuation. Okay, getting some rejection here. The only reason why, guys, we're not having any movement right now is because of the time. Okay, it's 9:17. All right, as soon as we get past little 9:30, all right, I think this thing will really move. All right, so let's just wait and see. Gold never really does much around market open. Okay, that's why we're looking for. I have US 30 charted here. Okay. And the question is, are you trading support and resistance? Yes, BB, I am. Okay, I am trading support and resistance. I did a top-down analysis using support and resistance to look for potential trade ideas with take profit zones. Okay, so now all I'm doing is waiting until market open. Okay, guys, I actually have to run to the washroom for 2 seconds. I'll be right back though. Okay, but we have potential targets. Okay, entry points are set and we're ready to rock, and I'll set them right now before I just head. Okay, I won't be very long. Boom, and then we have for this entry, we have it right here. Okay, and trust me, if this is a buy, guys, all I'm going to do is just flip this over here. Okay, and then we have take one profit, take two profit, take three. If it's a sell, okay, we have take one TP1, TP2, TP3. Okay, guys, this is perfectly set up. US 30. Okay, completely done for you live. Okay, so now we just have to wait and see what's going to happen. Okay, we're forming some consolidation here. It's going to be double top, but we're definitely forming some consolidation here. Okay, so now we just got to wait for the potential breakout, retest for continuation. All right. I'd like to give a shout out to Blair. I don't know if he's on the call or not, but he's been killing his funding talent challenge. Okay, and I'd like to give a shout out to Bryant. He just did his 100K challenge. He just passed phase one. They're not obviously using everything from us. Obviously, they're looking for their own trades, but they did learn a significant amount from us. And Blair sometimes comes on the call here, so if you have any questions for him, just let him know. He'll be able to answer them. And then same with Bryant here, okay? So, guys, we help funded traders, like I said, live. You know what I mean? Like we're here to have fun with this, okay? So on that note, guys, give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna run to the washroom here, okay? I'm a little bit excited for this market open. I hope you guys are too, okay? I think gold is gonna be really nice, a continuation. regardless bullish or bearish. But I'm really excited to see this US 30. Okay, guys, we have our targets set. We have our potential entries. We just need to watch potential head fakes because US 30 will sometimes come up and then it'll shoot right back down. Okay, that's the only thing we need to watch for here. Okay, so give me 2 seconds, guys. I will be right back. And yeah. Hey guys, what's going on? I'm back. All right, got the camera rolling. All right, we're ready. We're rocking. All right, so trust me when I say, guys, we're just waiting 5 minutes till market open, and then we'll see some erratic candles on US 30 here. Okay, we got both our take profits here. Let's check out gold for 1 second. Okay, gold actually broke through. Okay, so gold broke through, found some support right here, guys, at 1813. Okay, and guys, there's a wicked thunderstorm where I am. So if this thing goes, I'm sorry. Guys in the mentorship group, I can send you these, no problem. But if not, guys, there's not much I can do about it. I do apologize. There's really nothing I can do. Okay, so to the moon. Yeah, let's see, man. Let's see if it'll go. We gotta have fun. You know what I mean? Anything can happen here. All right, so they could form a triple top. Okay, which means basically push down here. Boom. They could retest here. Boom. And then they could test it again. Okay. Price didn't make it low and touch here. Okay. It didn't make it and touch 34,128, and it pushed up before then. See how they found some support earlier? All right. So let's just wait and see. Guys, if you're new to the channel too, also if you don't mind just you know, hitting the subscribe button, you know what I mean? Hit that notification, because when we go live, guys, like I said, we're rating the business. We do have some, you know, some private stuff that we do, but this is to showcase what we can do, guys. And trust me, we're here to make pips, okay? And we're here to be transparent about it as possible. Okay, I'm not in anything right now personally. When I take these trades, guys, like I like to do initial runners. Okay, so a small little, you know what I mean? Like, let me show you. If I'm entering in a trade, okay, I'm not going 1.0 right away. You know what I mean? Especially on indices and gold. No way. I'm not risking, okay? I want to go 0.01, you know what I mean? 0.05 maybe, depending on what your account size is. And if you're a funded trader, you know what I mean, you can go based on that. But this is kind of the initial entry points that I would be doing right around here. Okay, or sorry, not here, but initial entry up here, and then right here to see if we're actually getting the correct direction. Okay, so just keep this in mind. All right, I'm going to erase that, but we all know that we're not trying to do crazy things here. We're not trying to YOLO. You know what I mean? YOLOing can lead to YOLO your account. Okay, and that's not what we want to do here. And sorry, one second, guys. Someone just made a comment here, Ross. Thanks, brother. Thanks for joining in, man. You know, I really appreciate it. And you know, I'm glad you found Ronnie last night where we made 60 pips live trading gold. Okay. Okay, so let me just see. I'm just checking, guys. If you see me like kind of go quiet, a lot of the times I'm just like checking spreads. I'm just checking where we're at in terms of you know, the time and the actual trade itself. Okay, so for gold, like I said, you want to look at the commission and the spread. For indices, you know what I mean, you want to look at the actual spread itself. Okay, so we're coming up, it's 9:28. We have a minute left. Okay, for market sorry, yep, 1 minute left until market open now. So get prepared for this. I'm gonna slide these take profits over one way or the other, so we're just patiently waiting. Okay, could be a head and shoulder here. Just the last thing before I say it. Inverse. Sorry. Head. Shoulder. Okay, so shoulder, head, shoulder. If that's the case, this thing could potentially have a lot of break to the upside. Okay, so guys, be ready. All right. You could even potentially do your entries right around here. You know what I mean? I'm not saying it's the best. I like the clear breaks, but this is something that you could. All right. And that's just the breakout of the trap and gap here. Okay. So if it starts to break up here, guys, like I said, I'll just slide it over. All right. And we can look based on that. Here's the new candle. Okay, this is the 9:30 candle, guys. So let's wait and see what's going to happen here. Some influx. Okay, they see it's a potential head and shoulder. They know that if this breaks, it could be very significant. Okay, starting to push up, looking nice. Okay, Looking good, guys. So that would be a little entry right there. Smaller lot size. Okay, remember I told you small lot sizes. Okay, I would extend the stop loss on this a little bit. All right, maybe to down here. Let's just wait and see, guys. Let's wait and see. A clear break is going to be 34,375. All right. So that's what it would look like so far. Okay. Guys, these move very fast, like I said. So, because this candle, what can happen next is not closed yet. Okay, so this thing can push right back down, and you know what I mean. You can get head faked out. That's what I'm saying. We need to make sure that it's like a very small lot size. Okay, I'm not even looking at gold right now. I'll go back there in a second. So US 30 is kind of getting some hold up here. All right, it's trying to push. Let's see if we can get a little bit more momentum here. Okay. So we're approaching, you know what I mean, another solid entry here. Okay, guys, I wish you could see that for a second, but I took 200 profit. Okay, I don't know if you can really see that. I So you can see I got 200 on it. All right, you can hold this trade, guys. It's looking potentially nice here. All right. It's still the same candle though, okay? So just keep in mind of this. We haven't had a second candle open up. A lot of the time what's going to happen is they're going to break up, you're going to retest it. Okay, I'm telling you right now, all right? And then they might continue it up. Okay, that's how erratic these indices can be. Okay? So if you're in it, you know what I mean? Look for to take profit, guys, because that's obviously a great entry, right? But if you want to scale out, use take your partials, okay? So take like maybe half, 3/4, whatever you want to be, and then leave a runner run, okay? But it's looking good. I'm going to erase this for now. All right, just because I think we may have found our directional trend. If not, like I said, we know where the bearish break is. Okay, the bearish break could be down here. If it starts to reverse, okay, we're going to come down here with a retest. All right, and then we're going to walk our way down. Okay. Okay, let's see. Now you're probably wondering if I just signed on this call, how what do I do? Okay, right now you just wait for the next candle to close. Okay, that's all you really can do. All right, so let's just keep patience. Okay, so it's looking pretty bullish, guys. This is looking nice from the entry point. We are up 95 pips. Okay, and we're running. All right. So, guys, if you made pips here, you know what I mean, just like and subscribe, or even hit the like button here. You know what I mean? Because this thing can really run. All right. We're approaching our first take profit. Okay, the entry point was right here. Entry point, TP1. I want to move this over for a second here. Entry point. TP1. Okay. So remember I told you guys they do like to reverse it. Okay. Let's go check on gold for a second here. Okay, gold kind of made its way down. There we go, guys. See? Sold off, broke through. All right. Let's just wait and see what's going to happen here. So that's what that would look like if you took the entry. All right. I wasn't really focusing on that. Okay. So, but if gold is going to fill here, if it's selling off, you know what I mean? Let's just wait and see. All right. I'm not looking to enter anything right now on gold just yet. All right. I still like US 30. I want to see what's going to happen there. But if gold is going to go bearish, that's the entry right there. I didn't take it. Okay. I'm just being honest with you. I'm waiting to see what's going to happen here. If it does sell off, fantastic. You know what I mean? If not, we'll wait and see. Okay, so US 30, like I told you, it's kind of reversing, kind of possibly retesting. It's getting into this consolidation area right here as it was before. You know, green, 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 red, green, red, green, red. Okay, so then we're just going to wait and see. Okay, gold is entering in a sell. Let's see if let's focus on gold for 2 seconds here, okay? So it's looking actually nice. Okay, so I might look to re-enter this trade. Okay, it's looking pretty bearish here. Looking very bearish actually. My next entry I would look at getting right here. I'm not going to enter in just right now. Okay, guys, if you did get in there, like I said, gold tends to fill wicks. All right, so let's just see if it's going to push back or if it's going to hold. Because, guys, remember, as soon as it got to this area right here, it pushed up. Okay, so we need to remember this area right here. Okay, it had a nice push to the upside. Okay, so we're now approaching that area again. So that's what I'm saying. The wicks tend to get filled. All right, but there's no news. Okay, so we just have to rely on analysis for this to happen. Okay, minute and 55 seconds left. Let's go check out US 30. Okay, so it's told you guys it's gonna retrace a little bit, retest. We'll see if it's gonna go continue bearish or if it's gonna go bullish. Okay, so it's approaching the entry. Let's see what we're going to get here. If we're going to get a next bullish engulfing candlestick push, or okay, so it hasn't broke through yet. There's still 46 seconds left. Let's just see how this is going to play out. See what's happening with gold. Okay, it's still there. All right, still looking pretty good. $14 seconds left. Let's see how they're going to close this candle. One second. So they open it bullish. All right. So that's what I told you guys. I didn't enter in this just yet. I'm waiting. Okay, if this sellers start to push it down again, like I said, I might look for an entry, but we'll just have to wait and see here. If the buyers come in hot, then you know what I mean. I'm a little worried. Just because I'm not looking to take an entry just yet. You know what I mean. We might have to wait a little bit, but that's the name of the game. Patience. Patience is key. Okay, so US 30 pushed back up a little bit right at the last second. All right, found it's basically a break and a retest here, guys. Like it's following pretty good technicals. All right, so what happened was I told you it's gonna break, might have a retest, okay, for a continuation, but we need to see. All right, the selling pressure is really starting to come into play here. Okay, so that's why I told you don't buy right up here. We wait for the entries right around these breaks. All right. And if you're just sitting back watching, guys, that's totally fine too. Practice on your demo account if you have one. If you don't, you might want to look to set one up. Okay. Just head over to, download MetaTrader 4, MetaTrader 5, and then go from there. Okay. I might look to add a small position on gold, not very large at all. Okay, because it looks like it might start filling these wicks. My commission, my spread is pretty high on gold, so I just need to wait and see what's actually going to happen here. Guys, if you're new to the channel too, just hit the subscribe button. We do this daily, okay? So I got in at 1810.61. Okay, so right roughly where we're at now. I entered in a small position. We'll see what's going to happen here. Thanks, Jeff. Appreciate that, my man. All right, so let's see what's going to happen, if it's going to reverse or if it's going to hold. There's still 2 minutes left, so we can't judge anything just yet. All right, we just got to be patient with it. US 30, okay. Kind of going into the stop loss area. Okay, that's why I personally took some profits. All right. If I didn't, I'd be down, a decent amount. When I filled my order, okay, my spread actually pushed me right around these two candles right there. So I noticed that I don't like to be in that area simply because I don't want to change it for the call. Okay, so now if I was holding that, guys, I'd be in severe red. Okay, so that's why I'm saying I look for, I look to take my profit here. Okay, so if that was the trade, you know what I mean? We now have our bearish entry right here, okay, if it starts to break. But let's just wait and see. That's a lot of selling pressure, all right? It's a lot, okay? So if anything, we're going to have to wait and play it out. If we're looking for the short, like I was telling you, it's kind of roughly around here, okay? We're kind of going into the stop loss area. Oh, I don't know why that's working like that. Give me one sec here, guys. There we go. All right, so we're kind of going in the stop loss area. I'm not If I was in a buy right now, I personally wouldn't really exit just until I hit my stop loss, just because I always set my trades like that. Okay, but if it does start to go down here, okay, guys, and I mean like right at if you'll notice when I zoom in, the entry point right here is roughly around this bottom wick, a little bit below it. The reason why is because that's a continuation of, you know what I mean, making a lower low. Okay, so that's where I'm looking at that kind of entry right there. All right. We didn't get the push. Got a little push for, you know what I mean, the green, the bulls, but other than that, you know what I mean, it kind of is getting rejected now, so we just have to wait. Okay, there's not much you can do when this is happening. Market open, it's 9:44. Okay, the only thing we can really do is basically just see if there's any erratic candles happening between now and, you know what I mean, around 10 o'clock. Or we just, you know what I mean, you could exit your trade and do it like that, but I don't always suggest doing it like that. So let's check out NAS. I bet you NAS is looking pretty good today. Nope, same thing, not much. Okay, so gold is still, you know what I mean, fluttering around. It's not doing too much. Okay, a lot of erratic push down with some wick. Okay, that's just because the market open. but you know what I mean. They're holding it at good support, rough around 1810. Okay, and they're starting to push it up. So let's just wait and see what's going to happen here. All right. Okay, so they push it down, still there in the trapping gap box. Okay, finding some support here. All right, so we didn't even get close to our entry. All right, we're just chilling, we're just waiting. I told you guys, like US 30 is erratic. You can't always judge what it's going to do. But I think what I'm liking right now is this gold trade because it's starting to fall a bit more. Okay, so I took my entry. Okay, I'm up 50 bucks. Me personally, I'm going to close the trade just because it's really hard to stream and do it. All right, but if you want to see it, gold is the last one. Okay. All right, so with gold, guys, gold, we're up 40 pips. 40 pips, not bad, not bad. All right. And that was a clear break right here, guys. See what I'm saying? Like a bearish engulfing candlestick. Okay, this happened one of our last calls too. I thought it was going to go higher, and then it sold off. You know what I mean? So, guys, look to take some profits now, okay? Because like I said, gold, it's been very bullish. All right, for the last 7 days. Remember at the call we saw it. All right, so you got to imagine this 40 pips is unbelievable. Okay, so it's still making lower highs and lower lows. All right, so it's still technically forming a downtrend, but we just need to wait and see. You know what I mean? I think right around, like I told you, right around this area, the buyers are really hot. They stamped it and then they pushed it right back up again. Okay, so, but we'll wait and see here. See US 30, guys. It can be very indecisive. It can be very head fakeish, if that's a word. Okay. So you push up, push down. Notice how they push up. They're getting rejected right at the entry point. You know what I mean? Right at the trapping gap. Okay. 34,256. It's crazy, right? It's just if you understand how to do your analysis. Okay. Jeff, congratulations, man. 30 pips on gold. That's huge, for real. Okay. Remember I told you guys like gold fills wicks? So if you start to see the wicks, like gold technically, like not always, but a lot of times it does fill, you know what I mean, the wicks. So guys, I got always rocking the sniper swag. This one says eat, sleep, trade, repeat. That's pretty much all we do. I have no life. Just pipping and dipping on YouTube. Okay, so remember where we're at, guys. Very significant area. A lot of buyers have been here before. Okay, so keep that in mind. Okay, this has no issues breaking it. Like I'm not. I'm just saying, be aware. Okay, so look at US 30, guys, forming now a continuation. So US 30, guys, you might even be able to look for a potential if it breaks here. Like you might be able to look for a potential another small entry. You know what I mean? That's if it does. Like if it doesn't, then you know what I mean. It's pretty much annulled. You just gotta wait. Gold is very bearish. Look at that. That's nice. That's what we want to see, guys. That's what we want to see. Remember I told you the bulls? Almost, like I said, we're sitting at 35 pips still. If we broke it down there, the second TP was 40. You know what I mean? 1811, 1806, and I think we're going to hit the target. So, and I'll show you live, just so it's no joke. 45 pips with the bottom wick. Okay, right, if we hit target, it's 51 pips. I'm okay with 51 pips. Okay, if someone scalped 51 pips using a two lot, that's $20. 20 times 51, that's $1,000 right there, guys. You know what I mean? Like, it's bananas. So, but remember, I did say the buyers are heavily in this area. So, yeah, US 30 is very volatile, man, for sure. Very volatile. Okay, but as you can see, it's looking pretty good. So let's just wait and see what's going to happen here. I did take that small reentry. Okay. Tunes, sign on a little earlier, then we can get you 52 pips. I don't think it was 50 pips just yet. Wasn't just yet. See what I'm saying? It did. I didn't. It didn't hit it. It was close. If it gets down there, it bottomed out at 46, so it wasn't even, still not 52, about 6, 7 pips off. Okay, and that's what I'm saying, guys. Like, the buyers are still coming in. Okay, but it could be a short retracement here. This wick is still below this previous wick. Okay, it's got to be some. It's got to be a serious buyer. Buyers. My bad. For this thing to start to engulf this and to push up. If it's gonna just push down, you know what I mean? Then it's got to come up here, retest this entry point for the continuation buy. But if not, it still could fall here. Okay. All right. So US 30 is still looking pretty good. Let's just wait and see here. Okay, so it's approaching the first TP. All right, I'm gonna erase this cell here. We'll put it on after if we really need it. Okay, so 77. Okay, this wick for a continuation needs to start pushing and tapping this area right here. Okay, it's got to start testing this wick right here. Let me kind of enlarge this for you so you guys can understand this. Okay, we're really gonna dissect this now. This wick right here for a continuation has to test this wick. Do you see how this wick right here is higher than this wick? All right, for now. Okay, see how it's lower? What needs to happen is this wick, this candle needs to come up here. Needs to come up here and test this support, this resistance line here. Okay, 34,367 for a continuation. Okay, if not, it's most likely going to keep pushing down a little bit. There's still 41 seconds left, but let's just wait and see what's going to happen here. Okay. I'm just trying to enlarge it for you guys so you can kind of see more of the candles. All right. Guys, has anyone taken the trade other than Jeff? If you have, guys, just let us know. Okay. And if there's someone who took a trade, okay, so here we go, guys. It's starting to test that wick. Okay, it broke through it. Okay, tap the first take profit. Okay, 100. 114. Okay, it's $100. Okay, so from there to there, judging by the indice, you know what I mean. It's calculated a bit differently. That's a monster entry, guys. But Jeff is right. It can devastate your account if you don't understand how to trade it. But trust me when I say the wick is starting to break above here now. If it doesn't break here, guys, you know what I mean? I would be a little cautious. I wouldn't right now at this point in the trade. I'm not looking for anything right now. Okay. All right. The only way I'm looking for it is if it starts to sell off here. We notice a, you know what I mean, a certain candle pattern, or if we come back in here. All right. We haven't looked at gold for a second. Okay, so gold found some support for now. All right. That's a dip sell, guys. So like if gold still dips and doesn't break here, or sorry, gold doesn't like have a lot of push, then you know what I mean. This can look for another sell off here. Okay. Nice, Ross. Thanks, buddy. Thanks for saying that. I'm glad you did. Ross and Jeff both made some pips on this call, so I'm happy about that. Okay, I didn't take anything yet on gold. I didn't re-enter, not yet. Okay, still 3 minutes left. I want to see what this candle is going to do. Okay, see how it's getting some rejection here on US 30, pushing back down. It's got to have a lot of push to go to the bullish upside here. Okay. Okay, I'm just looking at the spreads and how everything's running here. Okay, I took a small sell, very small. Okay, it wasn't large if anything. I just want to see if this is going to continue. So my sell, I'll tell you the exact entry. I have no issues taking the L2. I have a very large spread right now for some reason. That's where I took it right there. I just did a 0.25. Let's check out US 30 for a second here. Okay, still holding. Like it's still, there's a lot of momentum here, guys. There's a lot of push. Okay, in terms of buyers here, there's like very large candles that are filled, very large volume fill candles here. Okay, so okay, nice push. Nice little push there. See if it's going to continue. All right. Next TP, guys, would be this one right here. All right. 12 seconds left. Let's see what's going to happen. Kevin. That's crazy, man. Gold can do that for real. It's a very scary pair to trade, man. Or sorry, not pair. Oh my God, sorry. It's a commodity that's very volatile. You know what I mean? It's very difficult to trade it. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. Use very small lot sizes, guys. Very small account risk management. You know what I mean? Like we're in a profitable trade right now. Okay. That red line is where I put in an entry. All right. I'm not up many pips. I'm gonna. Okay, there we go. There's a drop. Okay. Drop for a potential retest here. Let's see. Kevin, how do you sit and draw down? Here's what I'm going to tell you to do, my man. Subscribe to the channel, like the channel, watch some of our videos. You'll see this is a top-down analysis done. Gold, I believe, is going to go bearish here. You know what I'm saying? I believe it's going to go bearish overall. There is some divergence here. So, yeah. Gold's taking my lunch money times too, guys. For real. It's difficult, but when you can understand how to trade it, and when you just trade it more consistently, you know what I mean, you understand it. So, but I can tell Tunes is on the call quite a lot. He's on this call, so I can tell he enjoys it, and you know what I mean. So, Kevin, if you're having trouble with this stuff, man, like I said, just like and subscribe, man. Follow us when we're going live, and like I said, we do have a private mentorship group. If you want to check that out, you can do so more than willingly. Okay, so let's just wait and see what's going to happen here. All right, we're still deep into profits. If you're holding from the overall trade, okay, still 32 pips. All right. Um, I got in the dump. All right, so I collected, you know, a good amount of pips just from that move alone. All right, so I'm not in this trade anymore. All right, I was. I can show you in the group. I can send a screenshot, no issues. Um, but I am not in this trade anymore. Okay, so if we're looking for anything, guys, we're noticing a significant downtrend here. Okay, that's forming. All right, let's just see if it's going to hold this or if it's going to break and retest a potential upside movement. All right. US 30, guys. I told you, it's as soon as it gets to this area, it's sold off here. It's done it once, done it twice. Let's see if it's going to hold. It's holding the retest. Okay. Let's see if it's going to sell off here. All right. We made our profits on US 30, guys. Like, I'm waiting to kind of see what's going to happen more on gold. Okay. So let's just wait and see. Let's leave US 30 alone for a second. If it's going to go bearish here, guys, like I said, this is the. Oh, sorry. This is the potential entry right here, okay? And then it can go all the way down here, all right? So let's wait and see, guys. There is 11 a.m. U.S. news, okay? So we got to keep that in mind. We won't be trading until then, okay? I won't be able to stay. But again, for the private guys, like I said, you'll get this sent to the group so you can see, all right? Gold, looking for a little retest here. Let's see what's going to happen. Thirty seconds left on this candle. Let's just wait and see how it's going to close, okay, before doing anything. I did a crazy workout yesterday, guys. Oh, I'm sore. But you know what makes me feel better? Collecting these pips. Alright, so 5 seconds left. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. Getting some red coming in. Gonna erase this for now. Okay. We know where the entry point to the take profit is. Let's just wait and see here. Okay, US 30 is having a little harder of a time breaking above 34,368, but it's really trying, guys. You can see there's a lot of retest buyers here trying to push it up. All right. I told you guys, US 30 can be very finicky. It can be very volatile in the morning. That's why you never use large sizes. Okay, you would be losing your hair if you were in this trade. You're in profit. You're down profit. You're in profit. You're break even. You know what I mean? Just we need to wait. We need to be patient here. Okay, very patient, especially on this index. You know what I mean? We have someone in the comments to say, yeah, it can make you crazy overnight or it can really break you overnight. Absolutely. So that's what I'm saying. Take it slow. Small lot sizes will eventually add up to large lot sizes. We're not here to go crazy, get rich overnight. That doesn't exist. I don't believe it. One, because you're gonna have to pay crazy amount in taxes. So you know what I mean. So you got to continue to make. It can make you very profitable, but you're not going to get rich overnight. I don't care what anybody says. Doing this for 2 years. Blair on the call, BU, he just sent I told you, he sent a divergence call. He's been doing this for a long time. He can tell you it's not possible to become a millionaire overnight. It is, but you're going to have some years experience unless you just get very lucky. So, it takes practice, guys. It takes practice. Gold, gold, gold for the hold. Let's go, boys and girls. I like it. Let's see if it's going to break. Let's see if we can get this live, this breakdown live. I want to see this thing break. I have someone in the chat, my man Blair, saying that this thing is going to break because of divergence on the 4 hour. I love the help. Thank you so much, my man. And this thing is looking like it's going to fall. Okay? Guys, if it hits here, we are up 50 pips. Okay? If it hits 1806.86, we are up 50 pips. Boom. Look at that. Boom. There we go. 50 pips live, and this thing is going to continue to fall. Okay? This is great, guys. Seriously, this is how you should be trading. Support and resistance from the top down. Okay? Having key areas of breakage. You know what I mean? Plus having great members, like Blair, giving you some helpful insight will confirm your trade. So I know it's pushing back up, but even still, guys, we are still up 50 pips from the initial entry. Okay, you gotta understand that sometimes they're gonna retrace a bit. Okay, but like I was kind of mentioning to you, gold does fill wicks. Okay, so keep that in mind always when you're trading gold. All right. Let's see what's gonna happen with US 30. Okay, she's still holding good support in the bullish momentum way. Let's see what's going to happen there eventually. I'm not focused on that. I want to go back to gold. Okay. Holding at 50 pips, guys. If you would like, okay, you can move your stop loss to break even. Okay. This is now a risk-free trade. Okay. Risk-free means you just have to pay your commission. You know what I mean? But again, there are options for you to take this, okay, your stop loss, and now move it into profits. You see what I'm saying? So now you're basically in 10, 20 pips profit, guaranteed, no matter what. I think that's a more efficient way to trade than, having to worry about it always running in stop loss and being stressed and stressed and in stressful situations. You know what I mean? This is not a stressful situation for anyone if you got it on the entry. Okay. In fact, we're up. It tapped 60 pips. Okay, for real, it tapped 60 pips, and this is just the one. US 30, we had over, I think it was 100. If it continues on the buy. So this is a break and a retest, guys. Okay, it broke here, previous support. Now it's becoming retesting. Remember, I always draw these lines, these annoying lines. Boom, with a retest and a continuation. That's what this is right now. This is what's happening, guys. If it holds here, it's going to fall. Okay. And please just remember, guys, we're not advisors here. We're not we're not in the financial world. I don't want to be. Okay, I want to learn how to do this, learn price action, support and resistance. Blair's amazing, helpful hints of divergence. You know what I mean? This is what I want to learn because it's very possible. 60 pips, guys. You know what I mean? Even at $1, $60, you just made it for being on the call, right? So it pays for 2 months of our private mentorship group and where we teach you how to do this. So it's a lot of perks, a lot of benefits to joining these calls. All right, so let's see what's going on with US 30. Okay, it's selling off a bit. I want to see what's happening with NASDAQ for 1 second. Same thing, not too much. US 30 one last time, heading back to gold. So gold found some, and I want you to see something here, okay? I'm going to go to my left. Okay, this was July 8th at 4:05 a.m. See right there how the bodies, they found support? Look at right here on July 8th at 10:05, okay? They now found the similar support area. So if this thing breaks and dumps, it has the potential to fall another. If it breaks here, guys, and it starts to dump, it has another 20 pips at least, $2 move. Okay? But again, you can't enter in just yet. You have to wait and see. You have to wait and see. Oh, Blair. Blair just made 1K. He did a 3 lot. Good job, homie. That's huge, man. That's huge. Good for you, bro. Okay, just checking some spreads and commissions here. I'm not entering in any trades, okay? If you guys did, you know what I mean, congratulations. I'm pretty much done for the day. So, but again, we're still going to stay on these calls. Stay till 10:30, okay? Another 15 minutes. I think 10:30 to 11 o'clock, I potentially see gold if it's going to continue just coming right down here. Okay, right back into this consolidation area where it once was. Okay, so if you want to see what that looks like, you just drag it right across there. Okay. I'm just going to change the color of this for 1 second here. Blue. I don't like blue. I like yellow. Yellow's a good color. All right, we'll stick with yellow. And let's fill this in just a second here, guys. Give me 1 second. Oh, sorry. There we go. Okay. So we're looking to get to 1795, obviously. Let's check out this US 30. Okay, so still getting a little push down here. Okay. If you're in US 30, guys, maybe look to close it for now or take some partials. You know what I mean? Something, I believe it might go back in and test this area right here before making the actual final move. Okay. That's why we're going to focus on gold. Okay, guys. 1802.5 is a key area. All right, it's pretty much on the left, so I'm looking for. So I do believe if we get down to this area that we will see some heavy buyers come in here. Okay. Um, Blair just put in another great chat. Thanks, buddy. Um, Said scale out. Okay, for sure, scale out 100%. But again, he's not telling you to close the trade. Okay, scaling out is maybe taking 20, 30% profit. Partial is not profit. Sorry, because look, guys, we are in the money. The money. I like it. I hope you guys do too, guys. This is. I told you it's gonna go down here. This is pretty nice. Look at this. 75 pips. 75 pips, guys. Let's go. Okay. Are there buying opportunities at this moment? Right now, we have to wait and see. One, how the candle closes. Two, how the next candle opens. And three, we just need to see if we spot any specific types of candles here. Okay, like a hammer candle, or you know what I mean. You can't do your 2-3 bar plays because you need to wait. But it's been on a steady downtrend since, guys. So I'm looking at around 1802. You know, 1802.50, 1801 area for potential buying opportunities. Am I going to take them? I'm not. I'm a trendy guy. I like trends. Okay, so my man Blair he held it actually, and so guys, let me just paint this picture for you, okay? Because he just sent me this ticket. He's on the call right now. All right, literally. Okay, 1810. 1810.89. Pretty much at the entry. Till now, okay, he's up 1700 US. Okay, he did a 3 lot, which is a very large lot size. Okay, very large lot size. For recommended traders, I do not suggest this. Okay, if you value your account, I wouldn't suggest it. He is a prop firm trader. Okay, he's passed his prop firm test many times, and he's a very good trader. So he understands the risk management that's coming into this play. He will cut his loss with guaranteed 10 pips, maybe 20, depending on his profit and loss of the day. Okay, but for new traders, you cannot do that lot size. All right, and it's right here. I'm showing you in the camera right now. That is Blair's. I don't know if you can see it. Okay, that's Blair's trade ticket he just sent me. For new guys starting out, you know what I mean? Use smaller lot sizes, guys, and always understand that if this trade, if you took it and it reversed and hit your stop loss, you are willing to lose 62 pips. 62 pips, okay? That's where I would have my stop loss. And if you were understanding that the risk to lose, you can understand the risk to gain. The risk to gain is 160 pips, guys. Okay? So that's what I'm saying. If you can understand 0.1 is you lose $62. Okay? Understandable. You know what I mean? Some people have to go to work and stuff like that, so that can eat up with their profit. But if you understand that maybe going a smaller lot sizes, like 0.05, 50 cents, that becomes just $30, okay, to make this and that. And scalping gold, guys, it can add up very quickly, especially if you're doing multiple orders, all right? So we're starting to see some push up right here, all right? 25 seconds left. Let's see how this candle closes. 5 seconds coming up right now. Okay, they're starting to push it up a little bit. Okay, the the buyers. New candle opens. It is holding some support roughly at these. I'll zoom in a little bit. Okay, starting to break down. It was holding some support there, but as you can see, it's now starting to push down here. Okay, this is a good thing. It's a good thing. Okay, but I just you want to. I trying to look for some specific indication of buyers coming in here because I don't want you guys to lose these pips. Okay, so it's holding good support here. Let's just wait and see. Don't enter yet. Okay, you're waiting. And Nathaniel, congratulations, bro. Another 35 pips. Okay, I'm glad you made that, man. Glad to see you on the call, dude. Okay, look at US 30 guys selling right off. Okay, let's wait and see. Okay, so one thing to remember here is gold found significant support right at around 1806. Okay, psychological number. All right, might see some push up now. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. Look to take your profits, guys. There's nothing wrong with that. 60 pips is phenomenal. Okay, or whatever it was, 60, 70. I don't know. Um, but you got to remember, you're going to have some kind of retracement here. Okay, for real. So just checking some spreads. Okay, so we found a little bit of a bottom here. All right, and look at where it is, guys. It's magically right around this area right here. If we take this, we drag it right over here. Look at this, guys. That's some serious support right there too. So it didn't make it all the way down. It pierced it, but it didn't make it down. Where we're at right now is pretty much the bottom of that wick is the bottom of this wick right here. Okay, so now it's just trying to attempt to make another retracement here. If it doesn't start to test these wicks, I'll zoom in for you. If it doesn't start to test these wicks right here in this candle, this thing, it can just, same thing happen. It's going to make lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower potential highs, lower lows. But it's got to break this candle wick to go lower. Okay, so risk-free trade in gold, guys. 75 pips live. Okay, US 30 is just chilling. Broke down. Okay, so it started to break this wick. So looking at making some lower lows from up here. It's lower time frame, so it doesn't hold much weight, but still, this thing starts to break, it can break. Okay, so let's just be mindful of that and be patient with it. Gold looking good, guys. Indecision. Okay, just being patient here. I'm just looking at my spreads. Okay. Okay, so I'm kind of indecision. There's 2 seconds left in this candle. Let's see what's going to happen. Okay. Okay. Sellers are starting to push it down. All right, you can see they're trying to potentially fill this wick right here. Let's see what's going to happen. Sorry. US 30 finding some support there again. Very finicky today. Nah, same thing. Indices not doing too much. You know what I mean? GU, not much. Okay, gold. Gold was a nice little catch, guys. 75 pips, so but guys, remember, it fills wicks. We've been saying that since day one, since you've been on the call. Gold fills wicks, okay? I'm going to stay for pretty much not this. I'll stay for the finish of this candle and then for the finish of the next one, all right? Then we're going to move on. My man Ronnie's going to do it tonight. He scalped 60 pips live last night. But yeah, guys, so 75 this morning, and it's been a good day. Yesterday, a few days ago, we hit over 300 on US 30, and 144 pips on gold that started to run. So, guys, we catch them, man. Just sign on, hit notification if you want the private. Send us a message or sign up on the website. Website's right here. Okay, that's our blog. The new guys. This is our site. $1 a day. Okay, it's peanuts. Some guys just made 60, 70 pips on this call. Blair made 1,700. All right. Okay, so 2 minutes and 19 seconds left. I'm going to swap back to US 30 for 1 second here. Oh yeah, she's looking like a sell. A lot of last 30 minutes has been very bearish on US 30. Okay, like I said, I have no idea about. Like I said, I sometimes use RSI as just the trend determination, but I just like scalping like this. Honestly, it's the easiest for me. Tunes, you made your lunch money back. I like it, my man. Lunch money is important, dude. You know what I mean? I need my lunch money too. It's tough. But now if you want to keep your lunch money, man, you know what I mean? Maybe look to scale out a little bit because I think it's going to have a nice little retracement here. Okay. I don't know for sure, but it has a lot of possibility of it. Okay. So very much indecision right now. Okay. Like there's a lot of indecision that's going on in the market. Um, I don't like trading this. Like neither should you. You know what I mean? You're just gonna head fake yourself out. I want clear, distinct breaks. Okay. We know it's bearish, but again, we're at a key area where look, man, there's been a lot of buyers here. You know what I mean? They pushed it up here. So it's going to have a lot of selling momentum to push this thing back down and get into this area right here. But can it do it? Absolutely. Absolutely it can. If this holds a support, as much as we're talking, if it holds resistance here, as much as we're talking about support, like this thing can still just tank. Not necessarily like very fast, but like I said, it has the opportunity. I'm looking at this wick right here. That's what I'm looking at. Okay, because this wick is starting to break below this previous wick. All right, and I'm looking at this juicy candle right here. This dump. If it gets below here, guys, that's another 20 pips. If it falls here, guys, like it has the opportunity to run quite amount. Let's see. Holding support, guys. US 30, look at this. Bullish engulfing candlestick. Okay. Boom. Starting to push up. Finicky thing. I told you, they want to push it right in this consolidation area here, guys. Right in this consolidation. But I believe that US 30 is going to continue bullish. That's just me. I don't know if it's actually going to happen, but I do see a potential bullish momentum here. Okay, you can look for a small little buy on US 30 again. We'll see what's going to happen. It's approaching this entry point. This is making higher highs from here. Like it's selling off, but it's still potentially going bullish here. Okay. Gold is finding some bullish support. Not liking that. Kind of garbage hovering around entry. Told you guys. Finding some bullish support. All right. That's why I said look to take some profits here. Okay, I'm staying for the last of this candle, guys. The guys in the private group, like I said, I will send the updates pretty much as they happen. Okay, and if we get reverses, I'll send it there. But for the normal guys, like I said, you can check us out tonight and you can see based on that. But yeah, we had a really good call from there to there. I'm not even going to say that. I'll put it this way. Almost 70 pips, we'll say. 70 pips on gold. Like pretty much zero drawdown either. We had this retest candle, but a push down. But other than that, it was like nothing. 70 clean pips. See US 30, what's going on? Hammered down. See what I mean? That's why I said I didn't like it because just humming around the entry. Okay, so I didn't take anything on that at all. I'm glad I didn't for real. So a minute left, guys. Then we're gonna call the stream. There we go. 11 o'clock. You're gonna see this thing probably flush. Okay, 25 seconds left. Let's see. Almost 10 seconds left. Okay. Okay. Opened up bullish. Let's see if we're gonna get a push down here for a potential break. Okay. Let's see if we can fill this wick on this last thing. And holding right around support. 70 pips, guys. 70 pips. US 30, head fake city, 70 pips on gold. Okay. But, all right, guys. I had a really good time with you. Ron's going live tonight. Sorry about that. So make sure to check him out. All right. He'll send a link. But like and subscribe. Please show the love. We do this completely because we like making pips. So thanks so much for joining, guys. I hope you had a wonderful stream, and